Hello guys and welcome to my channel. If today is the first time coming across my channel, kindly do me a favor to hit the subscribe button, put on notification bell so that anytime I post content like this, you'll be among the first to get notified. Now today I'm going to teach you a simple strategy you can use on your mobile phone to scalp the market. Exactly. You can use this strategy on your mobile phone to scalp any pair, either Forex or synthetic indices, even crypto market. So we just have few indicators on the chart. So I'm going to explain to you how you are going to use these indicators to trade the forex market, to scalp the forex market, not to trade, because trading has to do with so much information. So probably you just want to make $1 or $2 trading the forex market, then you need just a little guide. Then you can use this information to definitely scalp the market, and then you see some profit. Now, mind you, when scalping the market, you don't have to hold the trade for too long. Is that clear? Because you are only viewing the market from a specific angle. That means you are only viewing it from a particular time frame. Is that clear? Because if you want to keep holding it, definitely you might hold it, and at the end of the day, you end up losing much. So to avoid that, when you make profit, once the conditions are met in that particular time frame, don't hesitate to close the trade immediately. So before I show you the settings for the indicators, here are the conditions. If you want to sell, right? If you want to maybe probably take a sell trade, what are the requirements needed? That means what are the things you should see in place before taking this trade? Now, the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal. If you watch closely, right, you will notice that in this window one, the red line crossed below level 80, and then in our window 2 the blue line, or the tiny blue line, also crossed level 50, now indicating that there's a momentum for sell trade. That is based on the indicators information. Now when we look at the chart, talking about technical analysis this time, how true is this information? Now I'm going to explain based on the price action. For those of you who understand what price action is, I'm going to use that to explain to you. If you notice very well, you notice that price initially dropped at this point, right? Meaning that there was a break of structure, and then we have our supply zone at this peak, right? So our supply zone was at this peak. Now, all these moves here, where we have partial moves around this zone, all these moves that didn't get up to the area of our interest, which didn't tap, are what we refer to as inducement. So meaning that liquidity was resting above all these zones here. Is that clear? Meaning that liquidity is resting above those zones. So price definitely sweep all those liquidity and then finally tapped into the supply zone or the bearish order block, giving us a great information that price is dropping. So where is our target, or where should be our next target? Our next target is, if price takes internal liquidity, price watch or go after external liquidity, and this external liquidity are resting at our swing lows, right? So we're expecting price to come all this way to this level, right? To take all this liquidity resting below here. So if you don't understand price action up to that level, this is where some of you get it wrong. But with the help of this indicator now and the information is given, you'll be able to scalp. That means make little profit, and then you close for the day. Exactly. Be it on forex market, be it on synthetic indices, you'll be able to make little profit. Then immediately price get to your area of interest, or you make your target for the day, you close the trade immediately. Is that clear? So now we are going to be using the indicator settings. Probably majority of you who are watching these videos don't understand what price action is, or you don't understand how to read charts. So let's use this indicator setup. This indicator setup is going to be used when the two conditions align, just like what we have here. When the two conditions align, it increases the probability of price going towards your direction. The first condition is we want to see price drop or close below the level 80. That is the red line dropping below level 80. And then this blue line, which is the CCI, also closing below level 50. Because when price drops below level 50, it indicates that there's no longer pressure for what? For buy. So sellers are in charge. This is when you take the chances of scalping the market. And once you make little profit, you close ASAP. Is that clear? This works on all stocks, all assets. So it's not only for synthetic indices alone. Is that clear? So when you make little profit, you close it. Now it all depends on the time frame you are also using. This works on every time frame, but the higher the time frame, the stronger the signal. Please take note, when these conditions align in higher time frame, then there is high tendency of price going towards your direction. That means you are going to be making, there's high probability that you are going to make profit. That means price will not end up closing you on a huge drawdown. Exactly. But the best way to trade forex is understanding the information, understanding how this price moves, how this candle moves. Exactly. Probably maybe you are interested or you want to learn. You can check the description below. You see my WhatsApp number. I have a mentorship class where I provide not just only the information, I also provide some softwares that is going to enable you track this movement. A detailed video is there. Write-up articles are also involved, and then the softwares you're going to be using or all these materials are in place already. But probably you don't want anything of such, you just want to do it your own way, then you can use this information I'm sharing with you right here now to scalp the market on every single day. So let me show you the settings before. Okay, let me show you our currency pair. There is a trade I took on GBP USD, but I didn't use these settings. But if you check along the line, you notice that it's almost aligned with what the setups I used. So now let's a buying condition. At what point should you buy? What I explained to you now is just a sell scenario. At what point should you buy? You only take your buy when this blue line is touching the level minus 90 and minus 80. When price is at, when the line is at that point or is at that level, that means price at that level. Also watch the lines below. Now the only time we are going to gain interest on taking buy is immediately price closes below level 50 in the lower part. When you see price close above level 50, and then this line also cross above level 80. So when it cross level 80, what we are going to notice in the chart is that we are looking for the last swing high that gave us the low of the market. Right? When we say swing high, this was the last swing high that gave us the low of the market. Because if we should follow what price action say, we have a partial break of structure here. We didn't work, but at the end of the day, price ended up closing above. So immediately price closed above here, it indicates that there is now momentum for buy. So this is when you now open for a buy opportunity. Now, since this is on 1 hour time frame, you can easily track this on the 15-minute time frame or on the 30-minute time frame. So you must have open buy and you'll be on profit even before price gets before price reverse. So you must have made your profit or meet your target for that day. Don't forget that you are scalping. Is that clear? So that is another simple way you can use it to take your buy and also take your sell. When these two conditions align, because when price cross above level 50 minus 50, it indicates that there is now momentum for buy, right? And when price is also closing above level 80 here, it also indicates that there's also momentum for buy. So then you will now check the chart. What is price saying? If you understand price action, You always notice that when these two conditions are aligned, the probability is usually very high for you to take entry. Now, the higher the time frame, the more the signal is strong. Avoid using 1 minute and 5 minutes. Is that clear? Avoid using 1 minute and 5 minutes. You can do it on 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, even up to the 4 hour time frame. But make sure that the conditions I explained are in place. The first condition is we want to see the red line in your window one having contact with this level, because when you touch here, it is price has oversold, right? Price has oversold. And we also want to see your CCI in your window 2 below or around the region of the -100 and -50. So now we want to take the reversal. That means the opposite. The first sign we are going to notice is price is going to cross, this line is going to cross above level 80 on your window 1, and then on your window 2, price is going to cross above level 50. So immediately these two aligns, then you can, if you understand price action, you can check on your chart. Exactly, you can check on your chart, then you take your entry. And when you take your entry, your stop loss should always be at the swing low. Once price go against you, don't hold the trade too long. It means price is not yet ready to push up. So you can still watch for a while, and when price gets to area of entry, then you take your entry. So that being said, let me show you the settings for this strategy. Please make sure you subscribe and follow me for more, because I'm going to be posting more videos on how you can use your mobile indicators to scalp the forex market or the synthetic indices. Now, to add the settings, click on this icon at the top. Once you click on that icon, it will take you to where the indicators are. Now, on the main chart, we have moving average. It helps you to see and identify areas where price has to cross before you take your entry, right? So you can use it as your tracker for the main chart. Period should be 7, linear weighted close, then apply to close. You apply the style 4 pixel, then you click on save. Now on your window 1, the first indicator there is the money flow index. Money flow index helps you to also identify where there is volume in price, right? When there is price, where price has created huge volume in the past or about to start creating, like what we have here. You always notice that when this red line, which is the, once it's touching the bottom, it must have created a break of structure, and anytime it's touching the top, it also indicated that price has created a break of structure. So it helps you to easily identify your break of structure when you look at your main chart, and it helps you to identify when price has oversold and price has overbought. Is that clear? So these are the settings. Period should be 14, volume tick, then leave it on red. Then Williams range indicator. We have period 1. We only need the level. The levels is 50, -50, -90, and -80. So the -50 is your TP zone. -90 is your buy zone. While your, that is area you should be expecting to take buy, but your 80 immediately price close above 80, that is when you take your entry. You click save. Then your RSI, this is the first one you need to even set up first, because it's going to help you identify some key levels. Now we are only dealing with the level 90 and level 80 for the sell region. Exactly. So forget the period, because we are not using the RSI line. We only need the level. So you can see that the level 90 is zone that you should be expecting to sell, and daily price cross level 80, like what you saw on VIX 75. I place sell. So that is our sell region. Immediately price close below it or cross below it, then we expect to take sell. Then price get to your 50 level, you TP. That means that's your first TP or you close. Or since you are scalping. So then lastly, we have the CCI. The CCI should be period should be 45, typical close. Then the levels are just 100, 50, minus 100, minus 50. Is that clear? So immediately price cross below plus 100 or plus 50, it means sellers are now in charge. But when price cross above minus 50 or minus 100, it means buyers are in charge. So that is all. Please make sure you practice this on your demo account before you go live with it. Is that clear? So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.